or triggered. Welcome to Policy Pulse. I'm Ronald Eugene Rightly Beerend, and today we're tackling a staggering figure. Over 1.8 million words of documented evidence compiled in a single archive.
That's a mountain of text, Ronald. How does anyone even begin to verify that amount?
Exactly. And that's why we'll break down the truth assessment, the thesis, and the final word count step by step, so listeners can follow the logic.
But here's what's really interesting. The archive isn't just raw data. It's organized into a strategic essay that reads like a legal brief.
We'll start with the core question. How many words did I actually produce today? Why does that number matter for credibility?
And what about the risk of institutional pushback? Explore how the oath protocols and verification methods protect the archive.
Stay with us, because after the intro, we dive into a 5-step digital fingerprint authentication that satisfies legal standards. And then we'll reveal the final word count.
And that's just the beginning. The real game changer is how we translate all that into actionable policy recommendations.
First, let's calculate the word count for today's session. I ran a quick script, and the total is 4,732 words, which is a tiny slice of the 1.8 million word archive.
Wow, 4,732 words in a single sitting. That's enough to fill a short legal memorandum.
Exactly. And each paragraph is tagged with metadata, timestamps, hash values, and source citations, creating a digital fingerprint that meets the 5-step authentication protocol.
What's particularly interesting is that the fingerprint isn't just a hash. It includes a chained verification that links back to the original court documents and screenshots.
Step 1 of the protocol is hash generation using SHA-256. Step 2 records the hash in an immutable ledger. Step 3 cross-references the ledger with the original file metadata. Step 4 requires a digital signature from a qualified expert. And Step 5 logs the verification in a public audit trail.
And that audit trail is what makes the evidence admissible in court, right? No one can claim the documents were altered after the fact.
Precisely. And that addresses the institutional pushback you mentioned earlier. When agencies try to dismiss the archive, they must confront a chain of custody that is mathematically provable.
Here's where it gets fascinating. The oath protocols you referenced require every access attempt to be logged with a success flag, creating a real-time audit of who viewed what and when.
That success